Welcome to FSA Essentials, where we're talking about your healthcare FSA today and learning how you can spend tax-free and save more on healthcare. A healthcare flexible spending account, or FSA for short, is an employer-sponsored tax advantage account that lets you use pre-tax dollars to pay for eligible medical expenses. This covers items like doctor's visits and dental work, to glasses, contacts, and prescriptions, where even over-the-counter medications are eligible. The list of eligible expenses continues to grow and may include products not covered by your insurance plan. The healthcare FSA gives you access to your full contribution amount at the start of your plan year. You can make payments to service providers and easily get reimbursed for eligible expenses, and use your funds to pay for your spouse and eligible dependents' healthcare needs too. Keep in mind that if your spouse is contributing to a health savings account, or HSA, you may not be eligible to contribute to a healthcare FSA. The money you contribute to an FSA is not subject to payroll taxes and income taxes, so you end up paying less in taxes and taking home more of your paycheck. By contributing the maximum amount to your healthcare flexible spending account, you can save up to $660 on eligible expenses, depending on your tax rate. Here's a glance at some of the most popular eligible expenses using your FSA funds. You can find eligible expenses to spend your funds on at healthequity.com/FSA-QME or by searching at FSAstore.com. The IRS determines the contribution limits for flexible spending accounts. For 2025, the maximum contribution limit for the FSA is $3,300. Your plan may offer a carryover, allowing you to roll over up to $660 in unused funds from one plan year to the following plan year. Or your plan may offer a grace period. This gives you an additional 2.5 months to use previous year's FSA funds. Please note that the carryover or grace period option are available subject to your employer's choices, so please see your plan details for information. In order to set up your healthcare flexible spending account, you will want to take the time to first estimate your anticipated yearly eligible healthcare expenses. Then choose your election amount during your open enrollment period based on your estimation. This is an important step because you generally can't change FSA elections during the plan year unless you have a qualifying event, so it pays to plan ahead. Remember that you need to use all of your FSA dollars unless there's a carryover option with your plan offered by your employer within the plan year. So you need to spend all of your contributed funds within the plan year. With so many available products, though, it's easy to use those funds to purchase items that you need. Any unspent FSA funds at the end of the plan year, unless you have that carryover option, will be forfeited back to your employer. And you do have to re-enroll each year for the flexible spending account. So be sure you are enrolling during your employer's open enrollment window for the amount that you wish to contribute. There are a variety of ways you can find eligible expenses for your healthcare FSA. As a reminder, you can search online and determine eligible expenses or download the HealthEquity mobile app where you can scan product barcodes in the store to find out if they are eligible. Let's look at an example of a healthcare flexible spending account and how it can be used in the next year to help a family save on healthcare costs. Here we have Jessica and Miles. They both work at different employers that both offer the healthcare FSA, and they're deciding on their contribution amounts to contribute to their separate flexible spending accounts for this next year. They sit down and discuss their yearly estimated cost and come up with a total of $5,500. Jessica and Miles each choose to contribute $3,000 to their flexible spending accounts through their employer's plans during their open enrollment to pay for their anticipated healthcare needs. Contributing to their FSAs allows them to save close to $1,200, a savings of 20% based on their income and payroll taxes. Throughout the year, they paid for all of their eligible expenses using their FSA funds. Their fifth grader needs to get glasses and her vision care cost them $400. Miles wears contacts and pays $500 for his vision expenses each year. Their seventh grader gets braces, and Jessica and Miles start making monthly payments of $400 for the orthodontist. In December, Jessica is able to use her FSA debit card and spends the remaining account balance to stock up on over-the-counter medications, sunscreen, first aid kits, and other eligible items they use throughout the year. Jessica and Miles are glad they both took advantage of the flexible spending contributions to save on their family's health care, vision, and dental needs. Your healthcare debit card is the quick and easy way to pay for eligible healthcare expenses using your FSA. Once you receive it, the easiest way to activate your card is right from your HealthEquity account. Log into your account and on the mobile app or web portal and visit the Manage Cards page to activate your new card. You can also activate your card by calling the number listed on the sticker of your new card. Once you receive and activate your HealthEquity Visa card, you can discard any old cards. You can request additional cards for your dependents by logging into your account and following the simple steps on screen to order their cards. Please note that we don't send out new cards each year. If you have a current card with an existing expiration date that is still valid, your new card will be sent once the card expires. Once you receive your card, it will work with many accounts that you may have with HealthEquity, including a health savings account, healthcare flexible spending account, a limited purpose flexible spending account, and commuter parking or transit benefits. Note that cards do not work with the dependent care FSAs or lifestyle spending accounts or LSAs. No personal identification number or PIN is required to use your HealthEquity Visa card. If you're prompted for a PIN when using your card at your favorite stores, here are some quick tips to get through the checkout line. When paying with your HealthEquity Visa card, select credit if that option is available. If you're asked to enter a PIN, simply select credit or enter to bypass the PIN request and run the card as usual. If the first two steps don't result in a successful transaction, let the cashier know your card does not have a PIN and they should be able to help. For quick processing of your claims, you can submit reimbursement requests online or through the mobile app. Be sure that documentation like itemized statements from the provider or receipt includes the name of the provider who you received the care from, the name of the person who received the service or care, the date of the service, not to be confused with the date of billing, the description of service, meaning what was specifically received as care or what was purchased, and the cost of service. Note that credit card receipts, canceled checks, and balance forward statements usually do not meet the requirements for acceptable documentation because they don't include all of the necessary documentation details. HealthEquity makes saving easy with our HealthEquity mobile app and member service. You can also submit claims online for your account for reimbursement. To do so, log into your account, then select the type of claim you want to submit. Go through the on-screen steps to complete the claim details and information. You will then need to upload a digital image of your documentation, and you must include the documentation or receipt information or your claim will not be processed for reimbursement. Then review and submit your claim. We recommend doing the direct deposit option for the quickest way to receive reimbursements. Also, remember you can access your account through the computer or mobile app. The mobile app allows you to scan barcodes in the store and can easily tell you if those items are eligible or not to use your FSA funds. Remember, you can find more information on our Learn site, and our member service team is available 24/7, 365 days a year to take your calls and respond to any questions that you have about your HealthEquity account. You can also access chat features when you're logged into your account. Thank you.